Hello guys and gals. Today we are going to be cooking up some St. Louis style competition ribs. I do have a couple of videos out there on how to trim a rib into a St. Louis cut, a spare rib into a St. Louis cut. So I'm not going to go through that. I've already cut these up, remove the membrane off the back. One thing to keep in mind, guys, remember to always take as much as a cartilage as you possibly can off of these ribs, for a competition anyway. Just makes it a lot easier a lot nicer for the judges to eat, not have to bite through that cartilage, if you will, the little piece that hangs off the top of these ribs. But on this rack of ribs here, I got just my homemade rub that I make, a lot of secret ingredients, so I'm not going to give that up. On this rack, I'm actually trying this spice that I got at a last competition. It's from Meat Duster, and this is a Garlic Habanero spice. I've tried it on different meats and stuff, never on a rack of ribs. So I'm going to try this for the first time, and it's not as hot as you guys would probably think because it's got habanero, but it's actually pretty good. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to cook these hot and fast today. I will be cooking them on my Gateway drum smoker. So total cook time, guys, is about 2 hours, and I will show you guys the process on what I do to set up my Gateway drum smoker, so you guys can see that. Another thing is what you cut off of these ribs, these St. Louis cuts, guys, don't throw it away. It's a lot of meat. You know, I like to save these, put them in the freezer, and at a later date, put them in a crock pot and cook them that way, and it makes a really good shredded pork. So do not throw that away. A lot of people don't save that, they toss it, but again, it's pretty good to eat as well. So I got my barrel, or my charcoal anyway. Charcoal's warming up now, and actually let's take you guys outside so you can see how I set up my Gateway drum smoker. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so got the charcoal almost ready, my charcoal basket. I did fill it up halfway just with regular Kingsford Blue charcoal, and I've got some mesquite charwood, as you can see, that I put on top of that. Okay, so to that basket, it's actually almost ready. The charwood's not 100% lit, but it's close enough. So what I want to do next is I'm going to drop a few pieces of just regular mesquite wood, just lump wood. I'm gonna drop about eight pieces about that size. I'm gonna drop that into the Gateway drum. Okay, here's the Gateway drum. The basket goes right down there, and these are the intake tubes. So this is what actually draws the air into the smoker, and I will actually only open them about that much. Okay, just slightly. This one as well. Okay, and then the lid itself, guys, has the exhaust, and I leave that 100% open. So and again, I just want that airflow. I'm going to cook these ribs at about 375 degrees. I'm going to put the basket in again, cover it, let it come to temperature, regulate it down to 375, and I'm going to drop my ribs, and we'll continue the video at that point. Stay tuned, guys. All right, folks, so got the basket in there. Just wanted to show you guys real quick. The plate you see with all the holes, that's the diffuser plate, and that is there for one reason, so that the flames don't burn the ribs. Now you can hang ribs on the smoker as well, but I choose to lay them flat on my grate. So here's my grate. As you can see, it's got a couple of different locations for the grate. I put it on the top grate. Okay, so again, that fire is getting really hot, so I'm going to go ahead and cover it, bring out the ribs. I actually regulate it to 375 degrees and bring out the ribs. So stay tuned. All right, guys, we're back. So the drum has already gotten up to temperature. Just one correction, guys, I did say it was 375 degrees. I'm actually cooking at 350 degrees, so 350 degrees for 2 hours. These racks will be ready. So I'm going to pop the lid open. Just hang the lid here on the side. It's really smoky. So I'm going to drop these in. Okay. One of the nice things about this grate, guys, on the smoker is that you can spin it. So I will be spinning the grate and spritzing about every 15 minutes. Okay, so you can just grab the grate and spin it around so that the ribs are in a different location each time. So again, I'm going to spritz every 15 minutes, and about an hour I'm going to wrap them. Okay, and I will show you that process. So stay tuned. All right, guys. So it's been about 30 minutes since I put these ribs in. And again, because it is hot and fast, you can see they're already starting to get some nice color. So I'm going to spritz them just to keep them moist. Just like so. Then I was telling you guys earlier that you can actually rotate this grate. So I'll rotate them just like so. And put the lid back on. We'll see you in about 30 minutes when I wrap. Alright guys, so the ribs have been on the drum smoker for about an hour now, and it's time to wrap. So, just gonna got my little helpy here, my daughter. I'm gonna put these right here. And what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna lay down just 4 little pats of butter on the foil, just like so. Mama, you want to grab the honey? We got some honey, pure honey. I'm going to put these just a little bit like this on the bottom, nothing fancy. And then you grab some brown sugar and sprinkle that right here, just a handful. Like that. There you go, perfect. Alright guys, so at this point, I'm going to go ahead and put the rack of ribs upside down, bones up, okay, and I'm going to repeat my process. So, this butter's already melting, so I'm just going to break it. There we go. Alright, and grab some more sugar for me. I'm going to put some honey on the bottom side, just a little bit, not a whole lot. That is perfect. And to this, guys, we're gonna add a little bit of orange juice right here on the top and right here on the foil as well, just like that. Not a whole lot. Something to help them steam, if you will, a little bit. Put it on this side. Okay. We're going to wrap these nice and tight without puncturing the foil. The bones are, again, sticking up, so you can puncture the foil really easy if you're not careful. Alright, and I'm going to lay these, again, bones up, meat down on the grate. Just like that. Same process. Butter on the bottom, just like so. Go ahead and grab some sugar, a little bit of honey. Okay. We'll grab our second rack. Go ahead and put that upside down. And again, a little bit of butter. Got the neighbor's dog smelling the ribs. He's wondering what's going on. A little bit of brown sugar, baby. A little bit of honey. like that. A little bit of orange juice. All right. Nice and tight. Oh, looks like the foil broke. That's okay. Alright, so if your foil breaks like you did on me, guys, just double wrap it. No big deal. Just like that, and back on the drum smoker. Alright, so at this point, guys, I'm going to cook them covered for about 30 minutes. Only 30 minutes. And then the rest of the cooking time, which is an additional 30 minutes, will be uncovered, and I will show you that process, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so 30 minutes, actually an hour and a half into the cook. The ribs have been wrapped for about 30 minutes. So again, this is hot and fast, so this is going by really fast. Be careful because this stuff is really hot, guys. You can see you got some nice pullback already. We'll show you guys here in a little bit. So put those over here. Grab this. Toss it in the trash. All right. Okay. One more. These are the ones we double wrapped because the foil broke on me. Put these right here for now. All right, so got some nice pullback already, guys. I'm going to spritz them one more time. I'll get a close-up on this. You can see a nice dark mahogany color, if you will. So I'm just going to spritz them. Again, I'm spritzing with orange juice. Same liquid I put in the foil once I wrap. I'm going to spin this just like so. So about 20 more minutes, guys. Covered again at 350 degrees. The last 10 minutes I will sauce these, and we'll take over at that point. So stay tuned. All right, guys. So we're at an hour and 50 minutes. Okay, got some really nice pullback on these ribs, and I got my glaze, my sauce that I'm going to sauce these with. So just a quick glaze. And I'm only going to let this sit for about 10 minutes before I pull these ribs, okay? If not less. The sauce doesn't take a whole lot of time to set. These ribs look really nice and tender. They smell amazing, guys. So I use charcoal, which is one layer of flavor. And then I use the mesquite charwood, which is another layer. And then I use mesquite lumpwood, which is your third layer of flavor. So if you can imagine, these things are going to be extremely tasty. What I like about this sauce, and it is homemade, it's a homemade sauce that I make. It's a blend of some sauces. It goes on, you can see the paint streaks, if you will. But once you let it set, it kind of blends together. So give you a nice close-up shot of that. There we go. Fire's still going nice and strong there on the bottom. You can see it through the deflector plate. So about 10 minutes, guys, and we will be done. So stay tuned. All right, guys, so took the ribs off. Again, they've been resting for about 10-15 minutes or so. Went ahead and cut a rib off of each rack, and we're gonna give these a shot. Just a quick tip here. What I like to do, guys, is once my ribs, if this was a competition, I would sauce these sides just like this, okay? Again, these judges, they eat with their eyes first. So, gotta make sure that these ribs look presentable. Let's sauce this one as well. Both sides. Alright, so I'm going to try my home rub that I would normally use on ribs. Okay, give this one a shot. That is amazing. Definitely taste the charcoal, the mesquite charwood, and the mesquite. Really good flavor on that one, guys. Good bite, as you can see. Okay, it's not fall off the bone or anything like that, so it's good. This next rib was, again, this meat duster product that I've never tried on ribs before. So that's this one. So I'm expecting a little bit more spicy flavor, if you will. Let's give this one a shot. Took a double bite. That's got some nice spice to it. It's not overpowering, but definitely kicks you behind the throat. But again, it's not overpowering, so, but it's good. I would highly recommend that. I really like it. So guys, hope you guys like my video. Please subscribe and share my channel if you would. And until next time, we'll see you guys.